All right. Welcome back to the Click Clips channel. Now, they just dropped NBA 2K23 gameplay. Now, as you're about to see right now, I saw it on Dom 2K's Twitter. He said right, left, zigzag is gone. Off-ball reach spamming is gone. You watch this video, Jordan's looking real clunky. He's looking like he can't move. You see the red bar flashing underneath him. It happens very quickly, and dude cannot move. What did I respond to this? You already know they're going to find a way to work it into 2K or week 1 or patch it back in or whatever the hell. Someone's going to find how to zigzag and all that. It's been in 2K repetitively every single year. Although it has gotten less and less effective over the years, but the way that it's shown in this trailer right here, and by the way, we have a lot more to see. There's a whole Joe Knows video. This is just a small portion of it. You're allowed to watch the first 3 Jordan challenges, and obviously this quality is very low because it's Twitter. But yeah, we gotta go over to what's it called, to this right here. So you see, boom, Joe Knows he was at the 2K event. Was I invited? No, because 2K doesn't care about my league. I don't know, actually. I don't know if they invited. I know me and Kenny didn't get invited, or Crispy Flakes, anybody like that.
The time has finally come. Rings. I can show you NBA 2K23 gameplay, finally. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video, man. 2K23, we are going crazy. I'm trying to grind this thing harder than ever before. Pause.
Hey, shout out to
but we're
them,
trying to grind this thing harder than ever.
Let's see the gameplay.
You're gonna notice this.
And I love Joe Knows, by the way.
Anyone that likes
Very
basketball,
dude.
like real basketball, I'm not just talking 2K. Anyone that really likes basketball, you're gonna notice just how authentic it is, like the graininess of the TV broadcast, the graphics of the broadcast. Everything looks really, really good. Now, you're gonna notice it's so authentic that it almost hurts your eyes. Like, I started playing this for like a minute or two, and I was like, you know what? I gotta turn off the era filter. I think that's what it's called, era filter.
Oh, they have a filter? Thank God.
Like, once the game starts and you start running around, it's so like blurry. We're so used to like HD footage.
This is nasty.
Now,
I'm not gonna lie. You guys dragged it. It looks kind of. Oh my God! What the hell?
But check it out. I mean, the courts. Even I'm gonna go as far as to say,
okay, it looks kind of cool,
like,
but
with no 3-point line, like it's very congested. Everybody's like, you know, kind of close to the basket.
Oh,
you
right.
see right here, I'm gonna go and you can turn it off, and it makes it.
Oh, I like that menu.
It's like, you know, kind of.
The menu is clean. I'm not gonna lie, and then and I like also have they score on the top left and everything. I like all this about the menu. When the game scores 16 points, good. By the way, when all this stuff comes out, right? On my main channel, on my second channel, I am playing all the Jordan challenges. I'm playing the My Career and doing my yearly My Career thing. I might go on for longer this year. I have more, you know, assets equipped to my team to where I could potentially, you know, have a second channel, little My Career series going on or something like that, rather than just doing the one and done like I have been doing the past few years. And I'm gonna do what's it called? I'm gonna obviously do the resimulations in this era are gonna go nuts, and I wonder if they have the filters on for that. I'm turning them off. I'm sorry.
You see right here, I'm gonna go and you can turn it off, and it makes it.
Imagine like 2003 and the filters are on.
You know, not give you
because you did a resimulation from
'83. Like I said, it's really cool. The next game is for Team USA. You know, young Michael Jordan playing for Team USA. You're playing against the '80s All-Stars, so like I don't think this was like a real game that happened. I could be wrong, and maybe, you know, maybe some.
Now this one is fire. 63.
Comments like,
does it say you have to score 63?
Maybe, you know, maybe
score 63. Yeah, I wonder how long the game is. Let's see.
You know, they're gonna kill me in the comments like, oh, you don't know the history of basketball. My fault. I forgot about one game maybe. But the next one is the playoff game.
You sound like me
Boston,
going on a
where Jordan
tangent.
scored, I think, 63 points. He was going crazy. I think Larry Bird said it was, you know, he described it like he was, I think he said he's Jesus, described it, disguised as Michael Jordan or something along those lines. Like, it was, you know, it was just a crazy game. He was a one-man wrecking crew, and they ended up getting swept in this series.
Oh yeah, they also, as you can see right here, I've noticed in I think literally just the trailer, like the, you know how they do the one trailer where like it's cool and they got like a music over it and everything. Like the way they show Jordan's jump shot, it looks different. You could see right here. Look at this. Jordan's jump shot has never looked. It's always that little, you know what I'm saying, that little, like this, literally how I'm doing in my hands right now. It's just a little what's the word I'm looking for? Like a stiff animation where like it's like, okay, yeah, that's been Jordan's jump shot for the past 10 years. We're cool with it. But they changed it to something more fluid this year, which looks more like his real life jumper. Now this can be a gift and a curse because obviously Jordan's jumper in the game has been fire. Like it's always like, you know what I'm saying, really like usable, nice, whatever. And they've done this with other players, like for instance Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving. Chris Paul now has this slower jumper compared to what he had for most of the first, at least from when I've been playing, like 2K11 to 2K17, 18. All of a sudden they give him this slower animation, plus he's 6 foot. Then you also got Kyrie, who had one of the best jumpers in the game. Then they changed it. Now he's got a slower animation, which still you could figure it out. Not much so with Chris Paul because he's shorter, and I think the jump shot takes longer. But with Kyrie, you could for sure figure it out. We'll see how Mike's is.
I think, but it was still a standout thing from Michael.
Just want to add that on.
He was just unstoppable. You know, as you can see, it looks really good. It's just it's authentic, and that's what I appreciate about this. I'm not really one that's big for like single player game modes playing against the computer, but it is really authentic in terms of like the history of basketball.
Hey, but he told me he loved my videos. I seen him do a
no doubt
he gave me a whole.
It is really cool the way they
Kevin told me to do a Wilt Chamberlain one. I did it like last year, late last year.
The court, the broadcast, the graininess, everything that I said, you know, even the play style, like I said, is pretty authentic to the time period. But let's get into what everybody is here for, or I think maybe some people wanted to see the dribbling challenges and whatnot. But what I think y'all are here for, the gameplay. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. Now take a couple things into consideration before we get into it. First of all, I'm playing against the computer, okay? I'm playing against the computer. It's not on park difficulty. There's no setting in here to put it on park difficulty. Mike Wang said park, I think he said park is gonna be closest to Hall of Fame this year. So it's gonna be a little more challenging, which is good. But there was no exact park difficulty setting here. So things could be different when y'all go to the park or Pro-Am or Rec or wherever y'all end up playing.
Probably tougher.
Also, I was not invited to this event to give feedback and change things about the games. So don't say, oh, Joe was telling them to put this shoulder in there or put this dunk in there.
I got you, Joe. I know. I know most of the people in this community are literally brain dead, but yeah, no, don't worry. I got you.
Stamina and dribbling.
The game comes out this week.
Does this whole what did they? I was wondering, like, what adrenaline meters, I think they were calling it. You have your stamina meter and then 3 adrenaline meters. So everyone was wondering, like, what actually takes away from your adrenaline meters. Let's look at this footage, okay?
So this was showcased in Dom's tweet. It actually might just show the footage from Dom's tweet right here.
You're gonna notice coming up the court, you have 3 bars under your stamina bar.
And sorry, it's not a Dom. Well, actually, I guess this you're allowed to show this stuff, but you can't actually post anything. Like I saw like a screenshot of like ratings, and like the official accounts are using burner accounts to post them because you're gonna get banned if you like. So it's not Dom's tweet, but I think you could post this though because this Joe knows released this. I mean, it's past the embargo, but it was like 2K ratings. You can't.
Those
post.
Are your adrenaline meters. Basically, what I noticed, man, any like explosive movement you do, it's gonna take an adrenaline meter. So you see every explosive behind
so yeah,
the
those
back
first
that
3
I do,
were nice.
I lose it, and look at how I move once I lose those adrenaline meters. You are slow as a snail.
You also got the little bar right there. I see the red bar in the middle showing that like there's a defender on the middle. Obviously, if you were to get like triple team, I guess all of them will be gone, or you're just getting locked up.
Now I'm blinking and I have no adrenaline meter. You're useless. You cannot beat a defender with that, all right? But look it. Off of momentum, you lose it. Off of misdirection, you lose it. So any explosive dribble move, I noticed
you get the Curry
lose it. Momentum,
thing, right? That's
I
Curry.
lose an adrenaline bar. Look it. Cross back, I don't lose it. But I do the little misdirection, I lose a stamina bar. Anytime I speed boosted out of anything, I would lose an adrenaline bar. So, you know, dribbling this year, I don't know, man. Maybe if you have Gatorade and stuff, it's going to be different, but it looks like you know, if you run left, right, you're going to be out
what
of
overall
adrenaline.
is Jordan, though? Like, what's his dribbling?
So it's going to be different. Like, I'm blinking now, and there's nothing.
It's
I end up getting smashed into the ground and getting a foul, but basically, y'all see what I'm saying, right? And this is one thing I noticed too. Check this out.
I think they actually changed how fouls are called.
Off the catch, right? I catch it with Jordan, and you're gonna see just from running forward, I lose an adrenaline. He was
running,
like, is that a glitch? Is that meant to be there? I don't know. If you're telling me I catch the ball and I start running up the court, and that's already 1 adrenaline meter, we're gonna have some adjustments to make because people are gonna be boxed up. They're not gonna be able to create anything. Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Is it too much? Like, we have to wait and see, obviously. Like, maybe Gatorade will make a difference. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's move on to the next category I'm talking about. We're going to talk about body animation, strength, and the bully badge, all right? So, something I noticed literally right away. Now, again, it could be different in the park. It could be different because I was playing against AIs. You know,
have a KD
it's always different. But just look how some of these animations I was getting when I was driving to the hoop, okay? Check this out. Obviously, it is Michael Jordan. Take that into consideration. He's one of the best drivers of the ball we've ever seen. But look at this animation. I just manhandle this dude, throw the shoulder into him, move him out of the way.
That's a fire animation.
If that's going to be a thing, people are going to be in trouble if they make these little guards because look at this. I just move him. Literally move him with
I like
my
how the
strength.
jumper looks though, which is
and there was a lot of these nice animations.
oh
Like,
my god,
realistic.
oh that one's been in there.
Throw my
but
shoulder into the chest of the shot blocker. It's very realistic. It looks really realistic. It looks really cool. I like it. And so you're an old guy. You like to drive. Like, I mean, I guess, bro. I mean, I just like basketball, and to me, this is part of basketball.
That's been in there.
And on top of it, it might be
that first one was different though.
I know strength has mattered, but let's be honest. If it was a choice between speed and strength,
my advice to anybody making their my player build this year: go with your gut and do what you think will every year, bro. And also to pick a side. Don't, I mean, it depends. I think this year I might have went somewhere down the middle. Like, I think I made my dude always the skinniest so that he's quicker and everything. Or like I think I actually made him the skinniest and the shortest wingspan. I always pick a side. Like, okay, if you want to be good at defense, pick that side. Just do it. Just go all the way. Because if my character was nice this year, like my character was real nice. I didn't play much after like I don't know, November, December, but it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just pick a, don't get stuck in the middle. Oh, I think my defense and my no, be the best at something, and then and this could be like life advice or something.
Speed always came out on top, except maybe like with a post score or something.
That's why people eventually in the game were making 5'8" players and all this stuff. It's like, okay, we want to shoot. Like I had like a 6'3" dude, but because I had the shortest wingspan,
he's not just gonna be able to stay between you and the hoop because he's faster. You're telling me I'm gonna be able to move him out of the way. Giannis, LeBron, people like that, move the smaller guy out of the way and finish at the rim. I think that's good I think it's good for balance. I think it's realistic. I think it makes smaller players.
Okay, the way that he's describing it about bullying smaller players, that's like some, I'm not gonna lie, that's like some behind the back 2K18 cheese. Because think about it, the second that my team's gonna be cooked if that's the case. Because the second that there's a big point guard in my team with solid strength, it's over. Like, I don't think, based off those I think he's just overreacting. No, you know, obviously no disrespect, God. He is making disrespect, even though it's not.
Have to make an adjustment, not just say, oh, I'm faster, I beat you to the spot, I'm good. Like, no, you might be faster, but I'm stronger. So there's give and take. There's positives and negatives, you know? Just like you could run around me, because if I don't get the body up, my strength doesn't matter. Your speed, you get around me, the same thing. Just because your speed beat me to the spot, I'm stronger than you. I move you out of the way. It is a video game though, and then they're like, is it skill gap? Because you could just run through somebody. It doesn't take really much skill. You just hold RT, run through. It's a debate for another day. I'm just saying, I noticed there's definitely new body up animations. Part of that has to do with the bully badge. For the first time, we have a badge that is strictly correlated to strength. Bully badge is strictly correlated to strength. So if you have no strength, even if you're big with no strength, you can't get bully badge. So just like the description Mike Wang put out of the badges for us that we read, I think it was in a courtside report a while back. Bully badge, I think it could be something different. All right, but let's move on. Let's talk about shooting. Let's talk about the delayed green pop-ups that people want to see. And let's talk about shot contests a little bit. Now, as y'all watch these clips, right, we have to take into consideration the fact that as y'all watch these clips, right, we have to take into consideration the fact that this is playing against the computer, right? Obviously, a person could push the right stick up. They could press Y. They could
the green
do
doesn't come until
But this is over a dude with lock take. And I green it right in his face, basically. I mean, he's there, but it's kind of I guess a late hand up. Mike May also talked about shot contests a little bit, and he was talking about, you know, they revamped it. I think I might have read some about this, but I didn't know it really was like this. Like, you don't see the green. Really registering where the hand is and how it affects the shot if it's a late contest. But basically, y'all see the delayed greens here, right? So the green doesn't pop up until the ball is
Sean Paxson close green shot.
AI players out here shooting off dribble shots with Larry Bird. But you see the green, right? It doesn't pop up until ball is literally already in the basket. Now, I think that's a good thing, honestly. It makes it more suspenseful. Like, there was times I was shooting here, and I was even talking to Fana about it. You know, Fana's in the 2K league, a very competitive player, comp stage player, all that. I was talking to him. I was like, what do you think about the greens? He was like, I like it. It's a lot more suspenseful. And I was like, yeah, it's like, I'm shooting. I'm like, I think I'm going to air ball. And then,
imagine how more height you can get over a game winner now.
And the green pops up late, and it's cool. It makes it so like you're really on edge, waiting to see what happens on the shot, as opposed to before. As soon as it comes off your fingertips, you already know if you made it or you whited it. You know. So I think it's a cool little change. It's a small detail.
His fade does not look like his hop. Don't even
more excitement into
a little quicker. That animation is not Michael Jordan.
Whatever you're
it's more like
I don't know. More excitement. Fade off. All right. Now the next thing, the dunk meter. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I was rushing a little bit at this point, so I didn't even test the dunk meter, but I got footage from Laker fan and I got his feedback on the dunk meter. Okay, so I was in a rush because I wanted to get to the builder for you guys. I was just trying to get the gameplay footage as quickly as possible, so I didn't even think like, hey, test the dunk meter, see what's up. So this is from Laker fan, shout out to him. Let's check out this footage. All right, so we have a couple clips here. First thing you're going to notice is the dunk meter is not that little circle thing that we had last year on Next Gen. It is actually looks like a shot meter, which Laker fan said makes it a lot easier to time. So that is a cool thing.
I don't remember what it was last year, but I liked it.
Also, I like the fact how it looks. Also, I like the fact how it looks because it doesn't.
I've done that before. He said, hold on. I liked how it looks after he messed up the first thing.
Also, I like the fact how it looks because it doesn't. I feel like the other meter was like in the way of the dunk. You didn't even really get to see the animation.
I've done that before. I did it recently.
It's off to the side. It's not taking away from the actual contact dunk animation. Also, what Laker fan said is, I don't know if y'all saw what Mike Wang was talking about with like the dunk stick combos. Like you could flick up and then hold down.
Why did that excellent? Look at the excellent font. Why the excellent font look like that? You see that? It's like such a. It's like such a skinny and not skinny. Doesn't take up a lot of width. You know what I'm saying? It's very bold. It reminds me of like a. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I've seen it on like creating thumbnails some before.
Flick down and then hold down. He said that was the only time the dunk meter popped up for him. Every other time, like it would just give him a normal dunk or whatever. That was you could flick up and then hold down, or you could flick down and then hold down. He said that was the only time the dunk meter popped up for him. Every other time, like it would just give him a normal dunk, or whatever the case may be. But he had to basically hold on. Let me grab my controller.
Yeah, I was about to say I need a visual.
With the right stick, right? Like to do some of these dunks, you do combos. So like you flick up and then hold down. It's not like you just run and hold down. Now you flick up, hold down, or you could flick down.
What are we doing? The
down.
Dunk contest?
And that was something that Laker fan had mentioned to me and saying like you had to do that to get the dunk meter to pop up. All right. Now the last thing, I know a lot of people probably have other gameplay questions. When I tell you I was not focused on gameplay, I was focused on the builder. But I think some of this info is cool, and especially like the dribbling and the stamina. That was a big question I was getting. But also people were asking about slashers. Our slashers are going to be good because it seemed like a lot of the news we were getting was catering and favoring slashers. So let me just show y'all some of these clips I was getting. Again, it's with Michael Jordan against the computer, so take it with a grain of salt.
But the gameplay does look solid though.
Some of these layups, man, and a lot of people were talking about
the gameplay's been solid.
Like saying like layups going like crazy. Like some of these layup animations and some of these shots I'm hitting like with no stamina, low stamina. I'm going up against like Robert Parrish. Like he's a big center. Good
I don't know the difficulty on this though.
And I don't know, man. Some of these layups I feel like shouldn't be going in, but they were. Like that shit, that should not go in my. I know it's Michael Jordan. I mean.
Hey, no, that's nice.
Like fading layup floater. Take it with a grain of salt, man. It's basically my career with Michael Jordan against the computer. But I'm just showing you. Y'all asked to see what are slashers like.
I only saw one that was questionable.
Clips.
All the other ones are nice.
Adrenaline bars.
But he playing the My Player builder.
It's gonna be a big adjustment, in my opinion. We'll have to see with Gatorade. We'll have to see with different like players. I don't know what Jordan's like handles for days are on and stuff like that, what his badges are for playmaking at this point in his career, but we'll have to really see. I think it's going to be a big adjustment. All the people that complain about just people that speed boost left, speed boost right, speed boost left, speed boost right, if the adrenaline thing works the way it's supposed to, they're only going to be able to do that 3 times, and then they're going to be moving like a snail like you saw in those clips. So that's definitely a big adjustment. Like I said, I didn't spend a lot of I had about 6 hours in there, or maybe 7 hours, 6-7 hours in there. I didn't spend a lot of it getting gameplay, I'm not going to lie to you. My big focus was the builder. That's going to be the big video. That's tomorrow's big video, man. But this is a little bit of gameplay info for y'all. Like I said, the embargo for the builder does not lift until tomorrow at 3. So make sure y'all got noties on, because as soon as 3 hits tomorrow, that video is going live. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. A little bit of gameplay info, a little bit of clips so you can at least see kind of how things look. And that's...
Shout out to Joe Knows, man. Goat man. But man, how do I thought the gameplay looked solid, and I don't really have much else to say about it. I just wanted to see the video, honestly. Like I appreciate his skepticism. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like pick things down, but like I don't know if the slashing was as big of a deal as it seemed to be in the video. I think they were just on a weak difficulty, and most of those layups were layups that were literally going in last year. I'm not gonna lie, I hit like majority of those last year. So, I don't know. Were slashers go to last year? I wouldn't know. I stopped playing Minecraft after 2 months. But yeah, shout out to Joe Knows. Go, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to end a video. You know, I usually end these on stream, and it's like I just click the stop recording button and continue on to the next thing. But I'm not streaming, so you know, this is really awkward. I think maybe we should, you know, part ways at this point. Maybe I'll be back soon. You know, maybe I'll have another video today. Maybe we'll see each other again. Until next time, I'm going to say random words and then click the button as I'm saying random